sir. It seems that we've overbooked this flight. Would it be okay if you were to hop off and take the next flight?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I really need to catch this flight. I need to stream this weekend.
Yeah, you really need to get off, sir.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Hello everyone. I know, just like me, most of you may not have been shown the love they need or expect in the past. People we loved ended up rejecting us at the moment we needed them most. These people may be our family, our church members, our companions, or even our closest friends. This makes us hate ourselves or even feeling like we don't deserve to be in this world. But worry no more. God is simply telling us that at every rejection, He's about to bring promotion. The rejection is just a way to grow us to a better destiny which He has prepared for us. Let us start with the story of a man in the Bible whom we know as Joseph. And we are told that Joseph's brothers hated him so much that they even thought of killing him. One day, Joseph's brothers sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites, who later sold him to Potiphar, who was the king of Egypt. We are told that when at Potiphar's home, God's grace always followed Joseph. You know, everything that Potiphar owned multiplied just because Joseph was there. This made Joseph to be made the complete administrator of everything that Potiphar owned. You see? Yes, Joseph's brothers rejected Joseph. But this never meant that God rejected Joseph. God was with Joseph in everything he did. Without him being rejected by his brothers, he would not be made the complete administrator of everything that Potiphar owned. The story goes on, and we are told of the fact that Joseph was a very handsome and well-built young man. And this made Potiphar's wife to look at him lustfully. So one day when nobody was there at home, Potiphar's wife wanted to sleep with Joseph, but Joseph refused, making Potiphar to accuse Joseph of wanting to sleep with her. And this made Potiphar very angry, sending Joseph to prison. And again, when in prison, God's grace followed Joseph again. And we are told when in prison, he made great relationships with the prison wardeners. And this made Joseph to be made the head of other prisoners. And we are told of the fact that one day Potiphar had a dream. And Joseph interpreted the dream, making him to be made the king of Egypt. He saved the Egyptians from the great famine that happened in the 7 years. Again, his brothers and his father went all the way from their land to come and buy food in Egypt, only to find that it was Joseph who was selling the food. You see? Yes, Potiphar's wife rejected Joseph. His brothers rejected him. But this never meant that God rejected him. This was actually building him to be promoted as the ruler of Egypt. Without him being rejected by his brothers and Potiphar's wife, he wouldn't have been made the ruler of Egypt. He wouldn't have saved them from the great famine that happened in the 7 years. Yes, there was 7 plenty years, plenty rain, plenty everything. And then there was another 7 years of drought and famine, which without Joseph's intervention, people would have died. But God was working through Joseph to get that promotion to be able to save the Egyptians. So it does not matter how many times you are rejected, but it's just God's way of building you to become a better person in the field you are in. Yes, you were rejected by your workmates. Yes, you were rejected by your employer. But this is just building you to own your own company one day. This is just building you to get in a better company where you're going to get better workmates and a better employer. Yes, your friends rejected you. But this is just a way to build you to get better friends who are going to grow you into a destiny. In life, real life situation, we learn about people like Stephen King. Stephen King was rejected in his first novel by 30 publishers. Right now he has written 50 novels and is the 13th bestseller of all the time. Look at Oprah Winfrey. Was rejected at 22 years when she was working at Baltimore. She was told that she cannot become a lady who is working in the media. She does not fit to be in the media. Look at her today. She said that rejection at Baltimore actually built her. Today, she's dubbed the queen of the media. Look at Jay-Z. In his first album, he was rejected by all record labels. Look at him right now. Every album he has actually went platinum, and he says that the rejection by all the record labels actually built him to build more quality songs and better songs that would make people listen to him and become the best seller of all the time when it comes to music. That's the same thing that is happening in real life situation. Your rejection in the place you are in is just building you to get into a better place where you're going to build quality work, quality music, quality novels for you to become the best seller of all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, just look at your rejection as a way that God is working in you to bring a promotion in you. Thank you.